love robotics because I can use it to make connections with people from 9 to 99, and I do. I do workshops for all ages, and I still find that people get excited about a robot no matter what it's doing. And this is a great way to diversify the field of engineering, science, technology, math, as well as robotics, just by connecting with people and showing them that there's trig in it, there's algebra in it, there's physics, there's coding. Whatever you can think of, I can show you something on the robot that relates to that. And because of that, we can bring more people into the field because they still get excited about the robot and the potential that they see for our future.
So I'm interested in robotics because I started to realize like we have a lot of processes that humans are doing right now manually, and if we actually have robots that can do those same processes, then we can produce a lot more, a lot faster, and free up humans to do other tasks, right? Like we have a lot of like interpersonal conflicts between like ethnic groups and different like political conflicts between different parts of the world, and we really need people who can like think critically to solve those problems. So if we have robots to do, you know, tasks that don't really require like human level intelligence to like critically think, especially if something is super repetitive, then we should have robots to like replace those jobs. So that's one of the reasons I'm super passionate about robotics. And also, since I like really like machine learning and AI, I think that there's a lot of data that comes from training robots and trying to create intelligent machines. And I think there's a lot we can learn from that data, so I'm really interested in like playing around in those data sets and seeing if we can actually create intelligent systems, more intelligent systems with that data.
I love robotics because it empowers me to be at the center of disruptive technology while also developing tools and solutions that make life easier for people. Robotics is also very cross-curricular, and one can come from literally any discipline, from biology to even psychology, and find a place in robotics. Now, I believe as the demand for innovative and automated solutions increases, there will be a need for top talent in robotics space to develop these solutions.
And I love robotics because of really just all the cool stuff that we can make possible with it. As a kid, I always imagined how could we make Transformers or Iron Man or Voltron? How could we actually make that a thing? And through today's robotics, a lot of that stuff we're able to accomplish. Exoskeletons, for example, we use them extensively in the rehabilitation robotics field in order to help people regain some of the function that they've lost due to neurological injuries such as stroke or spinal cord injury. So I love it because of the ability to, you know, combine kind of the things that I've been interested in since I was a kid, but also because of its ability to have a significant impact on the quality of life of people.
I love robotics because I love working with sensors. Sensors convert information from the analog world, the real world around us, into digital data that a computer can help us to process. So for example, here's a robot. This one's called Misty, and this robot is basically a mobile platform that combines sensors and microprocessors. The sensors bring in that information from the outside world in real time, convert it into digital data, and hand that data to the microprocessors so that the microprocessors can do meaningful work with it. And humans define what that meaningful work is.
One reason why I like robotics is that it gives me the opportunity to interact with hardware, with my code. So I find it very interesting writing codes and then seeing that play out on my physical device.
As a kid, I remember waking up early on Saturday morning to watch Transformers with my brother, then going into his room, taking his Optimus Prime toy, completely disassembling it and trying to put it back together. Actually, I would do that with a lot of his toys. And there used to be some huge fight over this. But you can kind of say that was the beginning of my love affair with robotics. Fast forward years later, I'm still a huge robotics nerd. I love everything about it. I love being able to work on a project and seeing it coming to life. I do believe robotics is the future. I do believe more girls should be involved in robotics. It's a lot of fun, so I will encourage you to try it. Trust me, you're gonna love it.